So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. The action has already started. Now it's Bellingham, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Maradona. Pedri. Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. Pedri, Dembele, and that has been cleared. Kadiolu.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the shot! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
After 10 minutes is...
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, well played, well played. Pedri. And it's Conte. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's searching through. And the shot! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Mbappe! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Ronaldinho. Now it's Pedri. Pedri. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
It's a throw-in. Davis. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's an excellent interception. Shot could be on. Davids. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! No mistake! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances.
Great hit! It's in! And the comeback is complete! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour.
Face to face with the keeper. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Pass is just off target. Conte. And he's quick to get it clear again. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Conte. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Pass somewhat off target. Pedri. Bellingham. Closing in on goal. Bellingham! Decent enough try.
Bellingham just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Maradona. Hits one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has been clubbed away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nice sequence of passes, this. And here's Bellingham. And it's Dembele. Cadiolu can get it clear. It's Dembele! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the...
And it's half-time here. Arsenal come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of
No,
anybody
well,
who's
the
found
pickings
themselves a little
certainly
lost
have
today.
been rich in this
Please
first
look at
half.
the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium. Substitutions taking place.
So once again, we're underway. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Dembele. Pedri. And it's Ronaldinho. Conte. Now it's Dembele. Passing is crisp and sharp. No, that's been intercepted. Picked out brilliantly, and the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Dembele. And that's another throw. Davids. And here's Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Conte. Pedri. And he's in on goal. He's found a way through. Floated up and over. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, well played, well sorted out. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
The attendance for this match was
Maradona.
60,332.
Pedri. Dembele on 2 now, and looking for 3. Oh, can he get onto this? Davis spots it and intercepts. Davis kept his eye on it, and he's there. Maradona. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And through to the goalkeeper. Conte. Pedri. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pedri. Great defending, strong and determined. Ronaldinho is wide and looking to get onto this. There's the hit! Oh, there's a probing ball. Maradona. Oh, it's Dembele.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mbappe! That is Conte. And he was quick to react. Oh, good-looking ball. Tries to get it clear. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Bellingham. They've got to be quick to recover this. Bellingham. Nice control. They get a throw in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Decent hit! Goal! Arsenal! And he is just ripping it up. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And that means just one thing. Maradona! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bellingham showing good feet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Can he finish? It's in! again. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only...
He's got the shot away! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
Kadiolu really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He has found the way through. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Arsenal may have thrown this away at the death. Ball on the spot. Can he? The comeback is complete. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And we're underway. Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is every bit the anti-Galactico.
Yeah, and you wouldn't think that he's one of the great all-time midfielders until you actually see what he does on the pitch. Royalty.
Andres Iniesta. Few do it better than him. Some say nobody has done it better than him. That's the throw. Oh, Red, nice interception. Conte. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. He is just caressing the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Adams cuts it out. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. That's a good run down the left. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's put paid to a promising move. Davis spots it and intercepts. Bellingham. Davis. Beckenbauer. Rudiger. Belletti.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. McAllister. Drogba. Drogba showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's managed to gift it back. Pedri carries the ball down the right. Nuno Mendes proves too strong. Belletti. Sane. Can he spark a counter here? Chouameni. McAllister. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Musiala gets across to intercept that. Vietnam trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Iniesta. Belletti. That is a great pick out. There's no flag! Rudiger with a fine tackle. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Looking tidy in possession here. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Adams is there, and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Chouameni. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And it's Belletti. And it's Luis Suarez to McAllister. Nuno Mendes. Drogba. Pedri. Well, they can break here. Musiala. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Pedri did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Oh, that's well spotted. Musiala. Drogba.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Vinicius Junior. And that'll be the final action of the first half. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. How would you review the first half?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Gnabry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Gnabry. Bellingham gets across and deals with it. Musiala. Vinicius Junior. Oh, such a clever touch. Pedri! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Pedri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Sane with the short one. Sane. Pedri. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And the finish! And he's done it!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Now it's Drogba. Time and again they are repelled.
Arsenal are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Woohoo! Ein neuer Element.
Substitutions taking place.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up.
And the shot! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
The attendance for this
A
match was
momentary lapse
60,810.
exploited with glee. Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Belletti. Belts one. And it's Belletti. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Adams. Gently done. Gnabry. And reclaimed it in a trice. Pedri. And it's Sané. Musiala.
That's good play from him.
Bellingham. Looking understandably energised after his goal. Conte. It's Bellingham. And here's Musiala. Musiala! And that's too far for anyone. Adams. And it's Belletti. Now it's Luis Suarez. And Iniesta. And it's Luis Suarez. He's shifting through the gears here. Half an hour gone in the second half. Floated up and over. Adams gets over and intercepts. Musiala! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, nearly. Iniesta. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Real chance! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Substitution.
Time for a change in personnel. Arsenal find a position of real strength now. Belletti. Now it's Darwin. Nunez is flagged offside. Arsenal are almost home and dry now. Davis. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! And yes, it's there!
Arsenal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Vietnam give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Vinicius Junior. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Bellingham. Oh, he's found support out wide. Bellingham. And he's had it nicked away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the pass is intercepted. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Darwin. And here's Vinicius Junior. And now the hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Nunez can get it clear. Has a shot! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's it. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other.
Woohoo! Ein neuer Abonnent.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, now the finish! And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Davis going full tilt down the left. What a throw in. Well played right into his path. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he finish? Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Maradona. It's a sweet ball, that. And here's Hullet. He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Davis. Now he's off and running. Maradona. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cafu calmly anticipates. Bullet. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Bullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Big, and it's in! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And it's Sané. Pedri. Maradona.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Davis promptly onto that, and that is that. So much time and space here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's looking to set free a runner. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Skims one in. Bellingham. It's Pedri. That looks a good ball through. Sané. He's got away. Good spot, he's seen the run. Chance with a header! Thuram is there to clear. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Davis. And that has put paid to that. Looking for the run. Rudiger deals with that comfortably. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Maradona. Now it's Pedri. He's shifting through the gears here. Sané. Pedri. That's very neat. And here's Maradona. Nedved.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's got tall! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ruben Dias clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Rummenigge. Conte. Pedri. Ruben Dias kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nedved. Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Maradona. No, that's been intercepted. And claimed it back swiftly. Cafu makes the interception. Bellingham. Oh, that's fabulous. Maradona. Shot a goal! It's a goal! Arsenal are level.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Bellingham. Played back in. Big header! And it's a goal! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great...
And we've reached half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Arsenal leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 17. Le numéro 10.
That gets things going for the second half.
À leur place, le numéro 14.
Somewhat off target. Gnabry in acres of space out wide. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Nedved with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Threads one in. And that's put paid to a promising move. Distributed tidily. And here's Hullet. Bellingham. Conte. Nedved. Gnabry. Well read. And the danger is averted. Conte. Bellingham. And it's Davis. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Quickly taken. That is Conte. Cafu. It's Maradona! They want to be quick to recover this. And that has been clubbed away.
Le nombre de spectateurs
that's a throw.
match 71 649.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
Oh, that is a nice touch. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Great defending, strong and determined. Thuram. That has been knocked clear.
Paris Saint-Germain showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maradona with 2 goals already to his name. Looking for the runner. And a header! They've done it! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. Paris Saint-Germain clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Gérard.
So all square and not for the first time.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Le numéro 11, Wilshere. Changement en cours.
Lobbed in behind. The most accurate pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but
Real chance! Defending of the desperate variety.
don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Belts one. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Van der Ven gets across to intercept that. Now it's Schneider. Schneider charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Romario looks to get on the end of this. Park Ji-sung, he's found the way through. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain. Après 85 minutes de jeu par le numéro 18.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he's intervened well there.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Gets his pass away. Schneider is wide and looking to get onto this. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Romario. Deep into stoppage time. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that's a key interception. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a doubt, it is the
welcome to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. It adds.
Bale!
It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it. Hits one. Marvellous goal.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Could be danger here. It's a throw-in. Beckenbauer. Davis. He came in hard, very hard. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Spread neatly. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Engages and forces him off the ball. Cannavaro. Xavi Alonso. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. In with the challenge. Musiala. Conte. Bellingham in acres of space out wide. And that is expertly dealt with. Great chance! The referee's awarded a free kick. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Neymar. Davis does really well to win the ball there. Wriggles his way through. Bale, here's onto the big chance! Really well taken goal. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, he refuses to take the bait, and he has been fouled there. Nesta. Oh no, this does not look good. And he's straight offside. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
So nearly the perfect ball. Belletti. 30 minutes gone. Bale. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's found a way through. Bale. He has found a way through. Oh, The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Beckenbauer. Pedri. And it's Dembele. Musiala. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! And one more try! It's in!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Belletti. It's Pedri. Belletti. Ah, he's given it away. He's through and all alone. And he's searching through. And the finish. He's got a goal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to...
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And right on half-time, that is telling.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Beckenbauer with the foul. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides. And we're off again.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And he's in on goal. Chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Davis. Musiala. Crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And here's Vinicius Junior. Look at this. Can he put it away? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Shot could be on.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
No, that's been intercepted. And it's Conte. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, played right into his path. And that's an excellent interception. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a great ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Cafu making good progress on the right-hand side. And he cuts out the supply. Rudiger is fouled. Davis. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. Arsenal are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Luis Suarez. Bale! It's there!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Has a go! And he hits the net! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. Musiala. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. Arsenal are level.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, that's a key interception. He's through here. Well timed, excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always...
Decent hit! And he's gone backward here. Bellingham. He's tried one! Just too high.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Dembele. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Vinicius Junior. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. You wonder if that's it now, but...
Conte! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moment...
Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, that's a fine interception. Beckenbauer. Now it's Luis Suarez. Stood up well to him there.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, they've got it again. And it's Cannavaro. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. The Eternal City embraces this massive sea of blue, which has flooded across the Olimpico. It's hard to convince yourself there's another team involved. And as you can see, we've already started here. Pedri. Kante did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture? Hits one! David Villa made a good run there. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Lazio have it back and can go again. It's a pretty loose pass. Belletti. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Nunez. Now, what about a counter-attack? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bellingham could move up a gear here. He can run onto that. David Villa. Rummenigge is herring after that one. Arsenal are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Pedri. Oh, that's delightful. And here's Sané. He's having a go. It's a loose... Oh, he's been caught napping. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Messi. Nice interception, well timed. Bellingham. Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. Nunez. Schneider. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pedri. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bellingham. Davis. And it's Conte. More and more pressure on the ball here. Conte. Sané. Pedri.
This is the time you need that pace. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. David Villa, Mbappe, Bellingham, clips it so, tries a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So the first moment of real significance. Rummenigge. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Woohoo! Ein neuer
Bellingham. Oh, good-looking ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Lazio finding their passes. Has a go! Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken. And claimed it back swiftly. Well read, nice interception. And it's half-time here. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Any strong opinions on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Arsenal happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Here we go again then.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Now there's a fine ball. Sane finds himself offside. Pedri. Back into the middle. Pedri. Messi. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Sane. Sane will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. Chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Lazio have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's been shifted off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's a key interception. Lazio appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting them...
And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Conte. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Darwin. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And no, that was never going to make it. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 15.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 9.
Dembele.
Lasciano il campo per il numero
He has
21.
found the way through.
Il numero 4.
Dembele.
Il numero 11. Cambio di giocatori.
Lovely feet. Pedri. Conte. Davids did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Mohamed Salah looking to get on the end of this. He's found the way through. Rudiger attempts a clearance. Taken back almost at once. And here's Nunez. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. Offside.
His delight very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Wirtz going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Cruyff. He might be in here, and the shot! It's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 2.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Messi.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Dembele. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Lazio are looking to break at pace. Now it's Cruyff. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Darwin. Beckham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Conte. Dembele. That's a fabulous ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that's it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Williams, he's shifting through the gears here. Can he put it away? And it's a goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And they're quick to get it back.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Threads one in. Great defending, strong and determined. Dembele. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's been shifted off it. Vitz. Rafinha. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. David. Now Van Dijk. That is good alertness. Pedri. That's a shade optimistic. Short changes him with that pass. Good running, strong and purposeful. Kante producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Looking for the run. And he's managed to get free. That's very neat. Musiala. Vitz. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Gets his pass away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, he's not getting his way this time. Van Dijk. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Vitz. And the pass is intercepted. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Conte.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Looks to go up and over. Zakaria.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's found the way through. In with a header! He's missed, but not by that far.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort, and it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, chance! Arsenal have the chance to go the other way.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's the chance to counter. Good ball over the top. Dembele. And here's Musiala. Pedri with a beautifully timed run. Rafinha. Now it's David. Wirtz is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a seguire le indicazioni delle forze dell'ordine visualizzate a breve sul maxi schermo. Cambio di giocatori.
Here we go again.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's Snyder. And a shot! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Snyder probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Zakaria. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Arsenal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Wirtz! Cleared away. So, third corner of the game. Musiala gets rid without sophistication. Wirtz, Rafinha. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Musiala! Goal! Arsenal are level.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just David is on his own. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Head over towards the opposite flank. Schneider. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. That is a great pick out. Conte. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 7.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 21, il numero 77, il numero 19.
What a save by David Raya! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Sané clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And a sudden chance to counter. He steps in, and that's the end of that. David. Malcolm. He's shifting through the gears here. Kulusevski. That's a good ball played into space. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I
Shot a goal! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, right place, right time. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. And here's Musiala. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Chance to finish. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. He's found a way through. Maradona. Oh, look at the space here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Gnabry. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And the counter is on. Musiala, can he get it through? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Nedved. Pedri. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Gnabry! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
No, he's not getting past him there. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Italy clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Arsenal are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Gilberto Silva wins the duel this time. Nedved. Interesting ball. Now it's Eto. Face to tries a shot! Goal, Italy! The breakthrough strike!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So we have our breakthrough.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Check with the clearance. Gilberto Silva producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he's lost his man here. Mbappe is flagged offside. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, red, nice interception. Pedri. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It's Dembele! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And it's Dembele. Dembele! Oh, sweet feet. And that has been cleared. Well, they've got it again. That's a shade optimistic. Mbappe has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Arsenal finding their passes. And he was alert to it. And that was very necessary. Gnabry. And here's Musiala. Gnabry. Gnabry! Now, who's going to be first to this? Maradona. And here's Musiala. He's only too happy to take that back. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's through. It's Luis Suarez. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Suarez really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
Davis. And the half-time whistle goes. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves.
He's tried one! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, important interception. That's going to go a long way. Davis. Gnabry. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Dembele! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Gnabry goes on a charge down the left. Gnabry. Well, we always look the favourite there. Thuram. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Italy appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's...
Big chance! No mistake! Arsenal are level.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Assegnato al 59esimo minuto.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Gnabry going face to face with his great rival. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. He's got tall and kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Gilberto Silva. Now it's Mbappe, and he's got the beating of his man. Pedri. To Musiala. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Pedri. Musiala. And it's Gnabry. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's away! Has a goal! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Maradona. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Oh, really well played.
Eto'o. Can he finish? It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not...
And the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Arsenal showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on...
Now the finish! And they can counter here. Gnabry. Pedri. Mbappe. Kante gets a foot in here. Pedri. Well, that is one way to stop him. Referee has just said play on. Oh, that's well spotted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Musiala! Pedri! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 7.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Numero 13. Numero 15.
That's a sweet ball that, and it's Gnabry.
Il numero 20. Il numero
Now
24.
it's Pedri.
Il numero
He's
11.
shifting through the gears here.
Il numero 14.
Pedri, there he goes, motoring forward. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pedri! Hits off target and by quite a way. De Ligt. Oh, this looks sharp. Shevchenko could try cutting inside here. Musiala, that is a great pick out. Oh, well played. Maldini gets rid without sophistication. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. It's Dembele!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they've got rid. And through to the goalkeeper. Gnabry, he's got away, he's free, he has got space. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that is that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. The action has already started. And he cuts out the supply. Luis Suarez.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Rudiger clears it away. He won't be happy with that one. Goes long and straight. Pedri. Pedri stood his ground strongly. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Pedri tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he finish? What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Gnabry. Oh, super ball. Pedri! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Floated through. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Zico. Oh, that's a fine interception. And it's Luis Suarez. Gnabry is always looking to play quality balls. Interesting ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Zico, played out to the left flank. Hullet. And they can counter here. Messi has a goal! Goal! Arsenal! Into the lead once more.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Arsenal take the lead. Luis Suarez. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pedri.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Nice ball, and he might be in here. Maldini eases him off the ball. And it's Zico. Now it's Luis Suarez. Gnabry. Conte. 30 minutes gone. Hullet. Zico. Hullet. Luis Suarez. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Belletti. Rudiger. David Villa. And it's Gnabry. Dembele. That's an excellent interception. And he was quick to react. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And we have our very first corner. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Looking for options for movement. Vinicius Junior purring through the gears. He's in plenty of space here.
Oh, that was expansive and...
Big chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
And here's Vinicius Junior. So nearly the perfect ball.
There will be 3
Ronaldinho.
minutes added time.
Pedri.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And smartly reclaimed. And here's Vinicius Junior. Gnabry. Decent hit! They've got to be quick to recover this. And it's half-time here.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
Here we go again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Oh, well played, well played. Brilliantly cut out. And the pass is intercepted. And he's running through. Oh, shooting chance! Well, there's the clearance. And it's Hullet. That's a fabulous ball. And that is masterful defending. Referee has just said play on. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good alertness. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. That's a good ball played into space. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's got away. Ronaldinho. And the shot! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Arsenal blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Thuram.
The attendance
Messi,
for this
very
match
much a
was
man of this moment.
60,179.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. Beckenbauer. Rudiger. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here.
Messi. Chance! He has done it! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
That's a sweet ball, that. He has found a way through. Dembele's delivery.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Pedri. Belletti. David Villa. Vinicius Junior. Gnabry. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No, it's not getting there. Vieira. 75 minutes played. Bullet. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Makaleli. Dembele with the foul. Ronaldinho. He's had it taken off him. Ronaldinho is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's Dembele. Bullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Vieira. Luis Suarez with 2 goals already to his name. Oh, and he's through the middle. Hefty. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Arsenal playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Turan. He'll play for Rijkaard. Maldini. And here's Kante. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but... Oh, what a mistake! And the shot! Really well taken goal. And they are right back within touch. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And now he has 2. Oh. And the finish! And he hits the net!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Arsenal grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Nicely weighted ball. Great hit! Davis. Gnabry. And that's it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation, as to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And here's Musiala. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Vinicius Junior, Musiala, and the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great position, hits one!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Musiala. Oh, here's a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pedri. Sané. Sané is fouled. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Probably be looking to play it square. He rises! Now, how often do you see that?
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either. It's impossible to ignore the genius that is Andrea Pirlo. He plays a deeper midfield role, but his whole game is designed to spray passes forward.
Just one of a kind.
Yeah, these guys now are almost extinct.
Ronaldinho. Belletti. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Van Basten. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And he welcomes it in. He's all... Van Basten! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Belletti. It's Pedri. Well, they've got it again. Musiala. Bellingham. And it's Conte. He could be in here. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Sané. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Cannavaro cuts it out. Big chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Cannavaro. That's Rijkaard. Maldini. And it's gone back to the keeper. And it's Cannavaro. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Ronaldinho. Pirlo. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
It's just beyond his reach. Pirlo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And it's Xavi. Lovely feet. And here's Cruyff. Conte. Musiala. Sané. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Oh, what a mistake! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cleared without complication. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's onside. Can he finish? They've scored!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
After 44 minutes.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Xavi. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, great play! And the half-time whistle goes. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming. because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 10, Vinicius Junior.
And the action is back on the way.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And that could set him on his way. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Conte. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, that's neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cruyff. Lovely bit of skill. What a throw in. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Arsenal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Stood up well to him there. Pirlo. Van Basten. And there's green grass ahead of him. It's Van Basten! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. And it's Sané. Sané will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Looking for the runner. Oh, that's a key interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And a shot! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 42.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on to replace him is number 14,
Cannavaro.
Messi. Substitution in progress.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Arsenal are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
And he's running, and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for... Oh, he's been caught napping! Very nicely done. Oh, that's fabulous. Conte. Pass somewhat off target.
Vieri, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Rudiger makes the interception. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Played back in, looking for options for movement. Oh, well played. And he's managed to get rid. Messi. Oh, he's found him in space.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Bellingham! And that would have been game, set and match.
Bellingham really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Pirlo with the short one. That's tidy. Now there's no getting past him. It's really well defended. And now they can spring out of defence. Schneider. Mbappe.
Substitution.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's Maradona. Aims beyond the defence. Has a go! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. That's really well manoeuvred. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Xavi, passing is crisp and sharp.
There will be 3 minutes.
Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Schneider does well to get it back. Bellingham. And he thumps it clear. Beckenbauer. Davis. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will
Just
make
a quick
them suffer.
request today for everybody to please kindly
you